Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to come in here to make like a quick video just on how I deal with like my low mood swings and feeling depressed and just worrying about everyday things such as beauty, financial, marriage, all the sort of things can weigh you down, and then sometimes you just feel like you don't want to do anything. Well, in terms of for me, I get really bad low mood swings, and I don't want to call it depression because I just feel like people just like are quick to just throw depression into it. But I just wanted to really highlight this 'cause I don't really think it's really spoken about. I mean, like, you don't know who's at home or who's at work or just walking on the street and just feeling like ugh. So if you guys are interested on like a few tips in which I take to overcome my mood swings and uplift myself, because for me, I don't really have like I don't really have that much motivation. Even I've got a lovely husband that's always encouraging and always like, you gotta get up, you gotta do things, you can't just be in the bed all day. Because there's been times when I've been in the bed all day and didn't want to come out and do anything. I'd just be there like, and it just wasn't good. Like, it's taking a long time, and even sometimes like over the weekend, like yesterday, I kind of felt sort of down because I was just overthinking things. But I just thought, you know what, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm here doing it, whether it's good or not, this video or whatever. I just wanted to feel like this is how I feel, this is in the moment sort of thing. So number one, what am I even talking about? I still go through this and I still don't know how to even deal with my low swings. But I just sort of like, okay, I need to get things done. Like, I'm not like an untidy person. So when the house is like, or the flat's it's in a mess, and I am just like, okay, I've had my time to myself. Sometimes I might just shut the room and be in a room on my own and maybe like watch a movie or watch videos or something. That way, that takes my mind off things. So I would say number one would be to find something that takes your mind off whatever you're thinking about, because that's what's helped me. Like, trust me, it's helped me a lot. Sometimes having your alone time as well. So I guess that's number two, but it's kind of like number one. So having your own alone time, so just being on your own, because when you're with someone, sometimes it can get a bit much. You don't want to be hearing someone saying, oh, like, it will be fine, don't worry, and you don't want to be hearing this sort of stuff. There's certain times, there's time and place, and sometimes you just don't want to be hearing that. So I would say, and maybe number two would be like being on your own, having your own space, and then number three, I would say speaking to someone, like a friend or family. Maybe somebody you haven't even spoken to in a while, and they'd be happy to hear your voice. That feeling wanted and appreciated really helps with when you are feeling really low and you feel like you just automatically feel like the world's against you and no one likes you. I mean, that's just how I personally feel. So speaking to somebody you haven't really spoken to or don't really speak to on the regs like that, like, really helps. Like, I've done that. And I just feel better within myself, because sometimes you just speak about like memories and you start to laugh and think about all the good times, then it gets your mind off things. So I would say getting your mind off things is overall the important thing to do. Number four, I'm just gonna stick to 5 things. I don't want to keep it like a long list. Like, number 4 would be treating yourself. I would say treating yourself, like either going out, or me, I love online shopping. Like, I hate going out, going into the stores, bumping into people and never finding your size, or you get bad customer service, things that makes it worse when you're already in a low mood and you're trying to uplift yourself, and then you get these certain triggers, like maybe customer service, maybe someone barging into you, all these little things that are just like set-offs. And it's sort of like, if you're in a really, really low mood, any bad negative thing is going to set you down. So it's just going to bring you back down to square one. So, it just sometimes I just feel like staying in my own bed and doing online shopping, that just works for me. Buying a few things, you know, as long as you have the funds. Like, no one's trying to go on a minus right now and, you know, having those texts saying you need to cover your insufficient funds by midday. Like, no one wants to be getting those text messages. So as long as you have the funds, you know, it doesn't have to be like a lot. Like, you don't have to be spending £200 on boohoo. Like, you know, it could be like one item, something maybe you wanted, or just a few things. Doesn't even have to be clothes, it could be whatever you like. And then last but not least, number 5, I would say, I'm actually thinking of these on the spot, by the way. So I'm actually taking my own advice while advising, or trying to. I would say, oh, maybe like pamper yourself. You know, like a facial, a spa day. If you don't have the funds, always do it at home. Like me, I don't have money to be doing facials every 2 weeks or whatever. I wish I could be doing that, but I don't. And there's other, you know, there's other like things and stuff that are more important than doing that, especially when you can do certain things at home. Running a bubble bath, like putting your favorite bubble bath into the bathtub, just making all the big bubbles and just sitting in with a candle and music. Oh yes, music is the one. Like, trust me, when you have soothing music or any sort of genre of music that you like to listen to, you play it on, whether it's you're in the bath or whether you're in the bedroom, doesn't really matter. I would say that. And just like, you know, exfoliating, shaving, you know, because when you do exfoliate and shave, like, you got to admit, you actually feel fresh and you feel like you've got a new layer of skin. Personally, that's just how I feel. But, you know, so that's just my few tips on how I try to uplift myself. I'm currently in this sort of low mood. Yesterday was kind of worse, but like, I work 9 to 5, so I have to find that motivation to get up, go to work. I'm not the sort of person to be like, you know, showing my emotions on my face. I'm really quiet anyway, so you really wouldn't know if there's something wrong with me. However, you know, when you do have a job and you do have bills to pay, you automatically do find that motivation. But then when it comes to other things, it's like, it's so weird how we think, like, when it's to do with work or have like an important commitment, it's like, even though we're going through whatever we go through, we get up and we still do it. We still go to the places, we still go to work, because we know, like, we need to pay the bills. Like, maybe if you're not living in your own, like, you know, you have bills you've got to split with that person. If you're not working, you're not earning money, you're putting the other person in jeopardy. So it's so weird how our minds think that way. But then for other things, it's like, you know, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But that is just how I think, and sharing with you my tips on how I get over certain things. But let me know in the comments below how you deal with, like, your low moods, whatever it is. Maybe insecurities, maybe financial problems, maybe even other problems that brings you on. Just let me know. I am here to read, listen and take advice, because trust me, I am a mess. I may not look it but trust me, you know, I'm like a working progress, you know, it's a journey. Yeah, so yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. Until the next time, I will see you in the next video.